Okay, so it's good evening from here. It's NUFC Bias, and yeah, I know your host Ice. And it's a beautiful evening, but not so beautiful for Manchester United fans. As you all know, we just lost to one of our greatest rivals in England by 3 goals to nothing. The scoreline is not even the reason why I feel pained tonight. The scoreline is just one of the reasons. There are many other reasons like the style of play, the mannerisms in which we lost the game, losing to individual mistakes and losing to technical decisions that were gotten wrong by the manager and by the bench. This is like my life reactions because I've not recovered. So I'm just going to say it how I feel currently. Yeah. First off, looking at the starting 11, I was skeptical, right? Because yeah, okay, I knew Ugarte was not registered in time for the match, but still, I kind of expected a different lineup. Yeah, starting from the attacking positions, I didn't expect to see Garnacho and Rashford start this game. Ahmad has had a beautiful preseason. He's had very good first 2 games, and there was no reason for him to be dropped to the bench to be replaced by a player that is not playing in his natural position. If Garnacho was starting on the left wing, I wouldn't have complained. I wouldn't have any regrets or complaints. But you taking off a natural left winger, I mean right winger, for a left winger is suspicious. I mean, it looks like Eric Ten Hag is setting himself up for failure and is setting himself up to be sacked. It's coming because it feels like he has so much allegiance to players like Marcus Rashford that no matter how good or how bad they perform, they are sure of a starting place every match. So, yeah, that was the first wrong decision by Eric Ten Hag today. Starting Garnacho on the right wing instead of Ahmad. And yeah, but Ahmad's performance in the few minutes that he came on is testament to my skepticism. Yeah, I'm sure we all could tell that when Ahmad came on, it was a bit of a more balanced game. The game kind of balanced. It created opportunities here and there that Garnacho couldn't have created because he was usually either going to cut in on his weaker foot or try a pull out. And we all know Garnacho does not thrive with the pull out. He's a very direct winger that likes to attack, cutting on his strong foot and have a shot, yeah, have a pop at goal. But he's restricted when he has to go in either on his left foot or go to the byline. So that's one wrong decision I feel Eric Ten Hag made today. Going into in the midfield, I don't know. There's a popular saying that Alex Ferguson always made, like, yeah, if you are good enough, you are old enough. We've seen Collier have a good preseason, and I'm sure many Manchester United fans believed that this was his breakthrough season. But we still stick with Casemiro. We know Casemiro's legs are gone. It's obvious since last season, since this preseason. He's not, probably his brain can still do those things, but physically, he cannot do the things we expect of a defensive midfielder in a top club, in a top 6 club like Manchester United. So I think it's high time Casemiro left. If he decides not to leave, he should play a bit patrol this season from the bench in the cup games, till he either leaves or he runs out of his contract. We should trust the young lads. Collier came in the second half and we were not worse off. Yeah, we were not worse with Collier than we were or than we would have been with Casemiro on the pitch. I'm sure if Casemiro had played 90 minutes, maybe the game would have ended in a 5 goal drubbing. But yeah, it is what it is. Still on that, yeah, another experienced player that's kind of letting us off or letting us down is Onana. It's more like whatever he does, just you know, just gets a problem. Yeah, like it's more like whatever shots that goes on goal on target, most likely, most often than not, ends up in a goal. So it's funny, yeah, because they are we know they are good keepers. Manchester United have always had one of those, right? So it's pathetic when we're in situations like this because it just feels like we have our back against the wall and we could have better. Yeah. Now I wouldn't really put the blame on him for the first 2 goals, right? But you see that last goal, that last one. Jeez, it's painful. It's painful. Either got his positioning wrong, or he got his dive wrong, or he got his timing wrong. I mean, he should do better. And the fact that he doesn't have a competition is sure of his starting, you know, he's sure to start every game. It makes it even worse because he has no motivation, he has no challenge to up his game. Yeah, he's not the best of shot stoppers, but even the major reason why we got him is distribution, is build up play from the back. We've not seen many of that. I mean, I don't know where we're going to. I'm not going to write him off, but I think it's high time he gets due competition in place, right? Yeah. There are rumors that Casemiro left Old Trafford immediately was substituted. Did he have an injury? Did he pick up an injury? Or was he just frustrated as he had to get an early shower? Or is he heading out of the club? I don't know. But you got it coming in, and with this performance from Casemiro, I'm pretty sure this is the end for Casemiro. He might start other games, but going forward, we all know who Manchester United's six is going to be. You got it, of course. Eric Ten Hag needs, of a necessity, to work on his decision making. He really needs to do that if he wants to be in a job by winter. You could all see Radcliffe at full time. He was battered, he was pained, he was dejected. I really don't want to state it, but for the second game consecutively, I'll put this loss on Eric Ten Hag. What's off is that we're going to international break and we'll live with this pain for 2 weeks pending the resumption of the league. It's pathetic, but it is what it is. This is the voice of a sad Manchester United fan. I really am not in the mood to even, you know, appeal for likes or subscribers. Move. Really hope we get better days ahead. In the meantime, have a good night. Try and salvage whatever you can of the night, and I hope you feel better in the morning. Take care.